Sorry, I had the audio off. I was playing music. You just couldn't hear it. I'll be with you in about 4 minutes and 24 seconds. Alright, I lied to you before. I was a little bit late, but that's fine. Welcome to the stream. I sure hope my chat is working, because it's not moving right now. And also, it is working. That's pretty cool. The one issue of Imposter Syndrome you read really made Juicy Starline as a really fricked up villain. Well, luckily for you, there is only one issue still. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe it's because it's only a month old. I'm not actually sure how comics work most of the time. But welcome to the stream, everybody. Surge is the best. Belle sucks. Well, I gotta be honest, I don't really like Belle too much so far. Like, the twist was very, very predictable. I wouldn't even call it a twist. Like, of course she was built by Eggman and he was good. Like, that's
Surge
exactly...
Surge is the best at character. Belle sucks.
Surge, I don't know. I think she's the best character they've added since Whisper. I can say that. But I do think I like Whisper more than Surge, just by a little bit. But you know what? When Surge inevitably turns good, because I think she's like, you know, she's probably just being like hypnotized to be evil or whatever. We'll probably get some cool stuff. Where did Surge originate? In the Sonic comics that are happening right now. Yes, she is an original character from the IDW universe. And she's very good. Let's see, I need to get the game on screen, huh? Filters. Shit, no, I want properties. How's everyone doing? Everyone chillin'? Everyone vibing? I hope so. This is gonna be a vibe and a half. Alright. And look at my little dudes jumping around on screen. He's so happy to be here. Alright. Okay, get that ready. Good to go. And also, just so you guys know, I am using the Sonic Roboblast 2 Uncapped mod now. And if you don't know what that is, it makes it so this game can run at higher than its intended frame rate. Do I like Rise of Lyric? Sonic, were you the one who asked that question last time that I was like, that's not even a question? Because that is another one of those not questions. Alright, so we got Surge. I've been trying out a bunch of mods for this game lately because it's so much fun. And last week I said something like, hey, I'm probably not going to stream SRB2 for a while after this stream because I've been streaming it a lot. I'm full of shit. This game is wonderful. But anyway, here we have Surge the Tenrec. If you don't know what a Tenrec is, and if you don't know who Surge the Tenrec is, Surge the Tenrec is a new character from the IDW Sonic characters, and by characters I mean comics, who is supposed to be a villain that is the exact same thing as Sonic. She originates in the Imposter Syndrome comic, where Dr. Starline, one of the new IDW comics as well, is trying to make two new characters to basically replace Sonic and Tails and control the media, just like what happens in the real world. So, Surge is all attitude and, you know, cool clothes and, like, you know, attitude again, because I don't know what else Sonic really has. But she also has lightning powers, which means she's, I don't know, there's gonna be a lot of buzz around the character, I guess you could say. But in this mod, however, her lightning powers manifest in the form of two special actions she can do after she has a full charge of electricity. Normally, she has a double jump like this, and also a homing attack if you press the X button. Yes, Sonic Unleashed fans, it's your time. Here we go. But when you have this charge, you're able to do a higher jump, and also a crazy dash move that refreshes your double jump after you use it. So this character is actually what I like to call busted as fuck. I'm sure in the highlights video for this we can put some reverb on that and it'll sound pretty cool. But literally, I think you could probably play some of this game's levels without ever touching the ground using this mod. Like, I mean, I didn't make a good example of it right there, but I bet you could. You can also create a charge for her whenever you want by doing a spin dash, and then you can get rid of it by pressing one of the custom buttons. So this character is just crazy. Like, what, already I can hit that, do that, get the double jump, get this one. Like, look at this. Like, if you can actually, like, just get the hang of that, like, this mod's insane. This level is insane. This level? But yeah, so you can definitely change up a lot of how you play this when you're playing as this character. And I think the fact that you get the charge every one enemy you kill is, like, that is, like, super, super busted. Like, I could see it, like, since the spin dash takes a long time to charge up, maybe the spin dash one gives you a full charge. Maybe you have to break, like 2 or 3 enemies to get the full charge, right? Just to balance it out or something. But if not, it's still fun to be ridiculously overpowered. Because, like, we've all played this game legit, or at least I have several times. Also, water, if you jump in the water, you lose your charge. The charge, okay, actually, I haven't shown you guys yet, really. But the charge attack, when you're all charged up, you run faster, you jump higher, and you attract rings. But if you get hit or go into water, you lose it. So look here, and you also leave an electric trail behind you that can kill things. Because apparently that wasn't enough. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Mephiles is a good villain. I don't know if I can agree with that fully. But he certainly is something. Alright, let's see. We have all of Sonic's rivals in SRB2. We got Knuckles, we got Shadow, we got Blaze, we've got Silver, we got Eggman, we got Metal Sonic. Yeah, we have a lot of them. See, that's an example of the charge just leaving because I touched the water. I feel like, you know, electricity and water are usually a pretty good mix for the electricity side, at least. So I'm wondering if that was a way to maybe nerf this character a little bit. Does this game have wall running? Not that I know of. Oh, also, I didn't explain what a Tenrec is. Those are basically hedgehogs, except not. Shadow was actually originally going to be one of those. If you look up some of the concept designs, he was Terios the Tenrec, which is a very nice and alliterative name. But I guess we went with Shadow the Hedgehog. You know, whatever. I don't know. Would you guys have played a game called Terios the Tenrec, where he has a gun and he swears? Because that sounds like a Happy Time, like Franklin the Turtle character or some shit. There we go. Yeah, this character's insane. I really like this character a lot. I'm not the biggest fan of the design. I have to say some of the concept art designs for Surge I think were a little bit better. But I don't hate this. I do like the hair. I think that's a really fun, like, you know, sticking straight up like a pineapple or some shit. That's neat. Tried to send me Lego Motobug. That's okay. I've already seen it. I appreciate it, though. This mod also does require a little more concentration if I'm gonna start, like, planning out how I'm gonna do these crazy jumps and shit, like, on the fly. So if I stop talking for any amount of time, it's probably because my brain's trying really hard to do something that looks cool. And then I will fuck it up, and it won't matter anyway. Also, did I mention that when you touch electrified surfaces, you don't take damage and instead charge up your electricity attack? Which means, again, this character's busted! And someone just mentioned Scourge from the Archie comics. I do think this character is maybe an attempt to make, like, their own kind of Scourge. And I have evidence for that because they are both green, they're both mean, and they both have a name that rhymes, but unfortunately that statement does not rhyme with the previous things that were rhyming, so I hope you weren't expecting it to. Can damage enemies with electric power. Yeah, when you run by them, it's almost like a Tron bike thing. Like, if an enemy runs into your little trail, you just kind of get hurt. Well, or they get hurt, rather. Maybe you hurt on the inside because you don't like killing, but that's about it. You'll be fine otherwise. Let's go. There we go. That's Act 1. Techno Hill's a great level. This character's spring animation messes with your head. The ponytail looks like the spine's a completely separate character. Maybe that was an issue with the sprites, who knows? I don't know. It is just V1 of the mods, so, you know, things could change in the future. There we go. So ready, watch this. You can just stand here. Get rid of the charge, but you just charge right back up. Oh, I like her idle animation, though. There's a lot of personality in this mod. There we go. Hell yeah. For some reason, I just got super dizzy for a sec there, and I don't know why. That's weird. Like I felt like I was falling out of my chair, but I wasn't. I'm fine though. Don't worry. Inflammate, Anti-Sonic, into Scourge, and they're both based on Ashura. Yeah, probably. Well, I know for a fact that Surge is based on Ashura because they said that. You know, like they called it this character, their partner Kit, and Starline, the Glitch Trio, because they were based on the glitch from Knuckles Chaotix, Ashura, and then Blue Knuckles, I guess. Which must have had to have been from Sonic 3, right? Yeah, Surge is, like, so busted in this game. And I think we're gonna have to have a busted counter, but then when people see it, when they skip through the video and they don't know what it's for, they're gonna get really confused and perhaps uncomfortable. But we'll see. I'm going the wrong way. This looks like Doom? Oh, well. Good eye there, because it was based off of Doom. Sonic Roboblast 2 is just the hit third-person, first-person shooter Doom. It is not third-person. There's only one person. Okay. I deserved that, because I wasn't looking. I was looking at the chat. I was trying to be a good streamer and not an asshole. But clearly, I gotta start being an asshole or something, because that did not work out for me at all. And the fact that we also have the double jump, it's just like, oh my god. Like, it's so good. It even uses Doom's level editing software. Nice. All I know is people make a lot of good level mods in this game, and they make a lot of good character mods. Like, you could play this game forever, because it's just gonna keep getting better. I love the little, with the little swoosh we do. It's so good. Okay, come here, give me that. I want to try something that I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Oh, it did? I didn't even know you could go over that. That's actually really sick. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Oh, it's so good. If you could just, like schmoove through certain points of this, and just keep getting enemies destroyed while you're running around, you just don't have to adhere to any laws of these levels at all. I don't need to wait for this. I don't need to hit the button. Like, come on. Let's see. There we go. It feels so good to play this mod. Like, if you know the levels really well, like I do by now, except for, like, the underwater level, I don't know that one too well yet. But, like, if you know these levels, and you know how this character works, you just don't have to... Like, walls are a suggestion, you know how they say that in speedruns? Playing the level the correct way is a suggestion. Like, I don't have to do anything I don't want to do. It's so cool. It never gets old, of course. Especially with how good the game is now. You know, like, if you watch, like, our really, really old Let's Play of, one of the older versions of this game, I was not having a super good time. But the 2.2 version of this is insanely good. It is, like, such a huge step up. And I'm talking about the game, not the Surge mod, because the Surge mod is only a V1 right now, therefore not able to be a V2. There we go. All done with that. What a joker. Zaz mod? I don't think there is one, but I mean, judging by how good judging by how good SRB2 is all the time, all you gotta do is make a Zaz mod, and I'm sure it'll be good. There we are. I'm gonna end up taking a different way than I usually do, and I'm gonna get lost. Get ready. This is the Dylan gets lost counter. Hey, wait, can I use my electric? Okay. Boogie, woogie, woogie. I could have sworn that was a ramp, but I guess I'll go this way. Alright, there's a piranha there. Watch out for that. This is a very good song, though. It's very calming, you know? Oh! That's not calming! Oof. Talk about the comedic timing, you know? I bet some of you thought I was gonna panic and die. But I actually know where to go from here, so I'm okay. Whoop. I've been playing this a lot on my own time because I wanted to get used to how this mod plays. And I kind of can't stop coming back to it because it's so much fun to play the first couple levels as this character. Here we are. Who's the best Sonic clone? Okay, can I go into the water, please? I don't know I'm not even looking. I don't know what I'm bouncing on. And I know I can't confirm to you that I wasn't actually looking, but if you'll believe me and just trust that I'm not lying to you, because I would never lie to you. I was not looking at the screen when whatever just happened. The best Sonic clone, I like, would you consider Blaze, if you consider Blaze a Sonic clone, because she, like, sort of is a little bit, I would say Blaze, but I think a lot of people
pump
wouldn't.
It up!
Yo.
Would it to be the doobie doolin' my friend boy dog friend Brad?
Hello, Nian. Thank you for the 5 and welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well, dude. I'm just chilling. Do not donate obscene amounts of money to me today, Nian. Please. I'm gonna die! That's not me asking for money, though, because I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drown. Okay. But thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. I hope you were doing good on this fine day. Here we go. We've made it. It was a one-time thing. Good. Okay. Let's say, I didn't answer that question yet. If you count Blaze, then I would say Blaze, but if you don't count Blaze, I would say Metal Sonic. I do like Surge a lot, but I feel like she's gonna turn into less of a Sonic clone as time goes on, because I think she's probably gonna break free of Starline, take Kit, and they're gonna go do other things. Maybe they'll be anti-heroes like Shadow or something, I don't know. Well, hopefully not like Shadow, because Shadow's kind of a doucher in the comics, but, you know, hopefully they don't just get rid of these characters, because I think they're fun. But I do think they should stop adding new main characters after this, for a while. I think with Starline, Bell, Surge, Kit, Whisper, and Tangle, I feel like that's a good amount of extra characters to be adding so far. I know it's been like 2 years, but like it seems like they just introduced Belle and they didn't really do anything with her. Like she kind of just hung out for a while, was really scared, felt bad about things. Which, you know, it breaks my heart because, you know, not a bad character, but just like, you know, do something with her. And then she gets kidnapped and Starline uses her, like, AI or something as the basis to, like, we still don't know what he did to Surge and Kit, but, like, that's, like, the basis. Like, so far, the only important things she's done is, like, you know, allow Surge and Kit to come into the fold. Which, I mean, cool, I guess, but, like, if, like, make use of the characters, you know? But anyway. Yes, it's still good. I still like everything they're doing with the comics, and... Though, the problem I have right now with the comic... I mean, I'm going to talk about the comics a lot throughout this, I think, because this is a character from the comics. The problem I have right now is, like, they did the Metal Virus saga, which was, like, this really intense and surprisingly dramatic take on a zombie narrative in Sonic. And I think it worked really well. But the problem with that is I don't think they have done anything since then to quite, like, live up to how good that was. And I know that's asking for, like, one amazing thing after the next, but, like, maybe, like, the Metal Virus thing could have literally been the finale to that franchise. You know, like, I think it's going to be really difficult to follow that up with anything now because it was so damn good. Because, like, I think immediately right after that, the main arc was, like, Chow Racing. So it was, like, we went from, like, super, super high-stakes shit to, like, okay, we're kind of in the peacetime now, we're just gonna chill and hang out. And, you know, like, there's nothing wrong with... Ah! There's nothing wrong with that, but, you know. Let's see. Okay. I don't know if, like, my chat's just super behind or nobody wants to talk about the comics, but, let's see. What do I think about the Mario mod? I think the Mario mod in this game is great. I think there are multiple, but the one I assume you're thinking of is, like, the one with all the crazy moves and stuff. I feel like Zombot Saga did drag on for a while, but that was because it was coming out monthly. I feel like if you read it, like, right now, just all in a row, it would be really well-paced. It's just hard for a comic like that when it comes out monthly. Hey, I'm not dead. Because, like, sometime... Oh, I am dead. That was an emotional roller coaster. Oh, Mimic. I forgot about Mimic. I like the idea of that character. I like that he's a shapeshifter. Like, that can cause a lot of problems, and it already has. And I kind of like that Whisper's squad, like, literally fucking, like, murked by this guy. Which is kind of fucked up, but, like... You know, that's like when they were like, yeah, Shadow killed the whole Jackal squad. But it's like, did he? We didn't really see that. We saw Mimic, like, lure these guys into a building and fucking shank them all. Like, it's crazy. Didn't like Metal Virus. How long it took. That, okay. So I think it was a little weirdly paced being a monthly comic. And also, it did go on for a lot of issues, so I see why people might... Hold on, what is that? Wait, I've never seen that. Wait. I guess not. But yeah. Jack, they're still pretty limited because they're not allowed to do a lot of things. Like, Sega has, like, very strict rules and guidelines for what they can do with all these characters, so it's kind of like... I'm very surprised the Zombot thing was cleared. You know, I don't know how hard it was for them to get it cleared. Maybe they wanted it to be darker, but they couldn't. There are too many plot lines going on in my head right now. What the hell are we talking about? They're not like exactly. But, yeah, the comic has some pacing issues because it's monthly, but I think if you're reading them more back-to-back, it probably wouldn't be as bad. Which a lot of people, I'm assuming, will, because I don't know how many people actually read the comics. Evidenced by, like, so many people thinking, like, Tangle is an OC, you know, like, for the longest time. You bring one character back for IDW. Realistically, I would like to see what they do with Gamma. That'd be fun. I know, like, that doesn't make sense, but I don't know what the canon of these comics is. You know, like, I don't know where their place in the timeline is. It seems like it's after Forces, and Forces had Chaos in it. But does lore and plot actually really matter? I don't know. I know Gamma's dead, but they said if I could bring anyone back, like, does Gamma not count as anyone? I know he's dead. It's very sad. I cry every day about it. Oh, also, okay, so if you didn't think this character was busted already, watch this. Alright. That wasn't what I wanted to happen. I wanted the... Yeah, hold on. Watch again. Watch again. Ready? Watch. Ready? See, that also activates her electric thing, but, you know, fuck it, because he's being really difficult about it. I think Surge can also run on water when she's got the charge. Which is kind of insane. Like, yet more abilities for this busted Hedgehog clone. I think I just hit Eggman by chance there. There we go. They did bring Gamma back in the Zombot comics. Used with Shadow. No, that was Omega. Omega was hilarious in that arc, though. So you definitely see how much of a cold and calculating machine he is. He definitely doesn't have the morality of most of these characters at all. But he still tries to help when he can. And then he gets his entire body destroyed, and he's just a head, and he is, like, the funniest guy in the world. Like, that... The IDW Omega and the Archie Omega were my biggest inspirations when I wrote Omega into any of the stories I did. Because I really, really like the asshole, like, really funny robot character. Like Bender from Futurama. Except this guy gets to have a funny robot voice, too. It's really good. Yeah, exactly. I love that. You are not my friend. You are in the way of my massacre. And he's, like, killing Shadow. And Sonic's like, that's Shadow! You're killing him! And Omega's like, yeah, lol. Like, actual dialogue, I think. I just got turned around. I'm not actually sure which way I'm supposed to be going. Here we go. This is the level I think I get lost in the most. These two, maybe not the second act of this, because it's a lot more straightforward. But the first act of Castle Eggman, love the vibes of this stage, love the song. But fuck this level. I really don't like this level. Alright, here we go. Oh, I'm gonna make it all the way across. Oh! I housed fear in my heart for a moment. But now I fear nothing. Imagine if Bender and Omega switched play. I think Omega would... From the very few things I've seen in Futurama, I feel like they have contingency plans against robots most of the time. I don't know how well Omega would do in that universe. And of course, the contingency plan in Sonic's world for robots is attacking them with, like, your body spinning in a ball at very high speed. But in Futurama, they probably have, like bazookas on hand, like, at all times, you know, just because it's a comedic effect thing. In Metal Virus Arc, who do you think had it worst? Cream. Probably. Either Cream or Sonic, because Sonic was on death's door, like, the entire fucking time. It was awesome. Like, seeing a character that's usually so, like, bright and optimistic, literally losing his mind and thinking he's gonna die and just, like, pushing himself to the absolute brink of death. That's good. That's good writing. I really liked how that whole thing went. Because you get to finally see that this dumb asshole Sonic guy is not this, like, infallible dude that literally can do no wrong and, like, is always happy, because he's not. Like, you can see his limits. Like, that's good. And I don't know how much more that Sega will let them do than that. But, they've been doing a lot with that, because, like, in the comics, if Sonic had let Shadow take out Eggman, right, when he was nice still, that whole Metal Virus thing wouldn't have happened. Like, everyone's fine, but I really don't think most of the characters are gonna get over, like the emotional scarring of seeing their friends and loved ones turn into zombies and try to kill them right before their eyes. So that's kind of on him, you know, if you think about it. And then Metal Sonic, you know, he tries to, you know, give him a second chance, and he gets away and starts fucking around again. Like, that's on Sonic. Like, I feel like they're trying to push this guy to places that Sega has never even attempted before, and I like it. You give the hero actual conflicts, not just physical stuff, also emotional. Like, that's good. So the Metal Virus arc, and your thoughts were, that was sick. Well, technically it was, because it was a virus, yeah. Kill Starline. I mean, I like Starline a lot, because he is very much the, he, to me, feels like a Tails and Eggman rolled into one. Like a what Tails would probably do if he was like a jerk. Or evil or whatever. And I think it's great because it challenges Eggman and Sonic. Which is not something that happens all the time. Like, having a mutual enemy is a great thing for two characters. This is the best level in the game? I disagree. I think Arid Canyon won. Arid Canyon 1's my favorite stage, favorite song. That one's so much fun. This stage is not bad, though. I think this stage is a lot better than Egg Castle 1. Infinite's confirmed dead. That's awesome. I'm very happy to hear that. That sounds really... That sounds really mean, but, like, he sucks, so it's okay. He sucks, and there's literally no way they could redeem him. I don't think. Because if they tried, it would just feel like they were trying to, like, resurrect the dead horse after beating the dead horse until it was more dead. Or whatever the fuck I'm trying to say. Like, that guy just... he sucks. Like, the only reason I have any... This is gonna sound really conceited, by the way. The only reason I have any, like, soft spot for Infinite whatsoever is because, when I did my rewrite. And when I wrote my version, I kind of, like, liked that version a lot more. But again, that sounds really fucking conceited. But I'm not trying to be, I really don't like how they handled that character in the game, and I feel like they could have done a lot better. And that was the point. That they could have done better. Not that I did it better. I'm just saying. And I'm not even saying I did it better. I'm sure mine was, like, cliche to some people or something, but I feel like it was a little bit more, at least more worth having the character around. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking before people think that I'm a huge dipshit asshole. Yeah, anyway, I'm dead. Oh, I'm doing good. How are you, Barnish Chite? I almost said Barnacle. Definitely not your name. They should kill off Zavik next! They really should. If they actually killed Zavik, I would throw a fucking party. I would literally... I mean, in the main canon, is he alive? Like, we don't really know, right? Because the Phantom Ruby made a duplicate. Is TSR canon? Like, does anyone know? Like, that's probably not canon, right? The Zeti are horrible, and they're probably dead after Lost World anyway, because when you beat them for the last time, they explode into little stars and you never see them again. I'm just saying. What was I gonna say? But then again, in the Mario series, I think about that a lot, how in, like, Paper Jam and stuff, you fight Kamek, and Kamek's a recurring character, but when you beat him, he, like, disintegrates into stars and just vanishes. And, like, he's clearly not dead, because Nintendo doesn't kill characters very much, and... I'm dead, though. Nintendo doesn't kill characters too much in those games, unless you're Fawful or Midbus, because I'm sure Midbus is just rotting in the freezer somewhere. Or actually, he wouldn't be rotting, because he'd be perfectly preserved, like a dinosaur in Jurassic Park. I guess he'd be, like, freezer burning. Ooh. Oh, yeah. There we are. I haven't been able to make too many good uses of her powers in this stage because I keep getting hit before I'm allowed to use my special actions. But believe me, she is more than just a double jump if you've just arrived. Baldy mod for SRB2? What is this? The Twilight Zone of Hell? I need to stop falling down here. There are a lot of Magikoopas flying around, but only one of them is usually called Kamek. So it's like, you know, like, in Paper Jam, I don't think he died. Because, like, that would mean they killed, like, a shit ton of people in that game. And I just don't think Mario and Luigi are about that. I feel like they just trounce people and they explode because it's a video game. I mean, unless it's, like, a scripted... Well, I don't know, because, like, when Cacletta dies in the first game, she explodes. And Fawful explodes in a cutscene. So... I don't know, man. It's just weird, because I know that character's gonna be back in the next Mario and Luigi game. I thought, at the time, you know, when there was still gonna be another Mario and Luigi game. Man, I just got sad. Serge, what are you doing there, huh? That's not right. Wrong animation. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I could still use my double jump, because I was about to be dead. When Kamek dies, he's just replaced by another. That's actually kind of fucked up, but you could be right. Just gives him the role of Kamek. Like, it's not a name, it's just like a... It's just like a rank. See, it worked better when we had Camia Koopa, because you could actually tell her apart from the others. Because she was an old lady. I think if I'm correct. Yes, we start here. This game is jank. I think this game is pretty... I'm probably not doing the best I could to be showing how good it is, really, but, like... I'm playing it the best I can. I've played most of the earlier levels a lot more than, you know, these later levels, because I don't like Castle Eggman very much. Oh, man. I gotta not do that. I gotta, like, not get hit anymore, probably. Oh, apparently you can homing attack these switches, too. That's interesting. Oh, gee! Oh, I still took damage there. Nice. This is, I think, the hardest boss in the game, though. Aside from the Metal Sonic race. This thing can really kick your ass if you're not paying attention. Just stand up here for a sec. There we go. So, her special powers are going to come in very handy in just a moment. So now, we can just head up here. Nice and easy. Okay. Someone just mentioned the Sonic Movie 2 trailer, and I legitimately forgot that that actually happened recently. That was like... That feels like years ago, and I don't know why. Time is moving a lot faster. Don't homing attack Eggman. Yeah, I get stuck in the cage, and then I die. That's an insta-kill, I believe. Look at that. That is so useful. think I got him. Yep, that's it. Okay. I didn't notice all the egg pawns leave, too. That's kind of cool. Surge making the Metal Sonic race a cakewalk? Perhaps? But unless there are things to charge Surge's ability in that stage, it might be kind of difficult. I might be just working with the double jump most of the time. Because I don't have time to stop and charge a spin dash to actually get that thing going. Nope, not that way. They always make that mistake. Alright, best stage. Have I ever played Tangle? Yes, Tangle was in the randomizer mod I played a while back. I did like that character, but I did not find that I was using her ability to the fullest, like I can with this one. Like, Surge just has abilities that make more sense with a lot of the levels here. Yeah, this mod is insane. You can get so much speed and everything. Like I don't even know how I did that. Uh-oh. Wait. No, don't! No! Alright. That's fine. So you guys were worried? Why? Why were you worried? I don't know. Yeah, we are. Oh shit, it feels so good. Like, honestly, Sonic Rumble Blast 2 is such a good playground for these mods, too. Because there are so many paths that I don't even know about still. I'm dead? Oh. And using mods like this allow me to actually find new things, which is really cool. Eggman would absolutely not destroy Bowser, I'm sorry. When the whole point of the franchise, the Sonic franchise, is that, like, robots and, like, you know, like the Industrial Revolution will never silence the little forest freedom fighters, I guarantee you, Eggman would not be able to do it. And this is not me being a contrarian, it's not me being a fanboy. I just honestly do not believe it would happen. Deep Sea 1 Easter egg? I have not. What is it? I'm gonna make this happen, by the way. See? I did it. Perfect. Oh, look at this big jump. Oh, I almost didn't make that, actually, because I was gonna wait to do the double jump. Apparently, I didn't have to. I'm not getting into this discussion on stream, guys. Bowser would win. Like, 9 times out of 10. Eggman blew up the planet. Yeah, he was doing that for a stupid fucking reason. Bowser wouldn't have had to do that. He just leaves the planet and conquers the entire galaxy. He doesn't need to fuck with Earth. But anyway. Again, I don't know if I mentioned it. If you want to try this mod, it is located in the description. You can check it out for yourself. And I didn't list the SRB2 uncapped mod, but that's why you see this running at 60 FPS instead of the usual 35. Ah! Oh! What's Bowser gonna do against the egg carrier? He's gonna grow gigantic and swat it out of the sky like a fucking fly. What do you mean? He can just do that. That's just what he does. Like, what do you mean? Anyway, again, I don't want to get into that, because I know people are gonna get all, like, you know, upset about it because, you know, series loyalty or whatever, but it's fine. Someone in my comment... Okay, one last thing about that. Someone in my comments actually said, no, Eggman could beat Bowser because he did in the Olympic Games. And I was like, so yeah, if we all go to Sochi next year, and Bowser and Eggman are both there doing the luge, maybe Eggman could win. I just, like, come on, please. 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 What are you talking, like, yeah, you know what, that's canon. Mario and Sonic could hang out all the time, but they only do it every 4 years. Not 4 years, it's every, 2 years, right, the Olympics? I don't know. No, I want to go that way. Please? Okay. Eggman might be smart, but he is too cocky. That's the thing. Why do you think he always loses to the rat who's not smart? Bowser's not smart. Sonic's not smart. Like, anything you say can and will be held against you. There we go. Okay, I think I can actually make it to the top of this by doing this. Bowser's a Giga Chat. I don't know if I'd go that far. No, Bowser's cocky, but the point still stands. Bowser's cocky, he can actually back it up. That's the thing. Oh god. I keep going back and forth. I don't know if I like this song more than the one before it, but this is also a very good song. Please? Okay, fine. I won't use it. Bowser literally gets bitten by Mario every game. Eggman literally gets beat by Sonic every game. Huh. It's almost like they'd have a pretty even fight, but I think one of them would come out on top. I don't know. There's a spicy difference, though. I don't think Mario could beat Sonic. If they went up against each other, I do not think Mario would beat Sonic. I don't know if that's going to satiate any of you. Because now you hate me because I said that, but like, I don't think that Mario could beat Sonic. I've thought about that a lot. I don't think it could happen. It depends on a lot of things. But Bowser could absolutely wipe the floor with Eggman. And I'm going to say take it or leave it, because that is actually the end of the conversation. Whoopsie. Mario versus Eggman? Okay, I'm not gonna say he has no chance against Sonic. He would put up a fight. Also, Yamcha Death Pose. I love this character. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Mario versus Eggman, I feel like... That's tough. I feel like Mario would beat Eggman. I feel like anyone in this hypothetical scenario could probably do it. Throw Kirby in there, absolutely. He could beat literally anyone. Crash Bandicoot could probably beat Eggman. Oh, god damn it. I could not beat Dr. Eggman, I have to say. Because I would be, like, looking in the wrong direction, like he's firing missiles at me, I can't tell where they're coming from, I'm dead. Instantly. Like, flattened like a pancake by a missile that has a little hammer pop out of it when it gets close to me. Your dad could beat up Eggman? I'm glad to hear that. If he ever comes to the real world, we're gonna need your dad to save us, okay? How would Mario hit him? Hammer, ground pound, jump. Gun. He has a gun in Mario and Rabbids. He could probably use that. Do I think I could beat Bowser? No, dude. I'd be toast in, like, milliseconds. This is like that same conversation from before. People were like, what animated villain, what cartoon villain do you think you could fight? And I'm like, I could probably, like, step on Plankton. You know, like, that's one. I just don't, I fuck this section up every single time. Can I beat Among Us? Probably not. They're funny little jelly bean dudes. I'm not that cool. Fuck! What am I doing? Mr. Krabs? No, he's a big crab, dude. Those claws ain't just for attracting mates. Courage? I would never hurt Courage the Cowardly Dog. He would win. I would never do that. I'd be one of the friends. Like, you know, in the episode... Hey. I will do that every time I play this. Twice. I would never fight Courage the Cowardly Dog. I'd be one of those ones, like, on the episodes where, like, he thinks something's scary, but that we're actually, like, friends, you know? Like, he would think I was scary for a while because I was delivering the mail or something, you know, and he's a dog. But then by the end of it, we team up and we defeat the banana people or something. Could you beat up Charmy? Yeah. And I would. I'm alive? That's nice. Surge the Purge? Is that her favorite movie? It probably is, honestly. She would love there to be a Purge. It's like, yeah, I'd go down the street and I'd steal all the flat screen TVs I can carry, and then I can just play them all, like, full blast, the loudest thing I could possibly muster, and just play Caramel Dancing all night long. And she would be like a town menace. She wouldn't kill anyone, probably, but probably how that go. Ah! Ooh. Okay, I was afraid for a second there. Why do they sound like bowling pins? I've never understood it, and I don't care. Like, I'll take it. It is what it is. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I'm zooming. Could Sonic beat Mega Man? I think he did in the comic. And it's hard to say, judging by games. I feel like Sonic could probably beat him, just because of mobility. If Mega Man had the multi-gear thing from, like, Mega Man 11, like, maybe you could stand a better chance. Why am I dead? What happened? Did someone hurt my feelings? Like, what? Okay. He kills Mega Man in the show. Mega Man dies at the end. I didn't know that. But I don't think there's ever been a Mega Man game that's shown Mega Man to be super good at maneuvering. You know? So it's like, he's easily outpaced there. Like, sure, he's durable, I sound like Death Battle. All of a sudden. But I feel like Sonic would win that. Sonic beat Shrek? No way. Not a single chance. That bounced to me after I destroyed the other TNT. That's incredible. I'm gonna need to see that when I watch this back later. Whoop. Could I beat Donkey? I don't want to beat Donkey. Am I gonna do more Mario content? Yeah. Sonic rewrites? No. I'm not doing those anymore. I haven't done that for a long time. Would Bomberman take out Bean? Yeah. I think that'd be easy. Oh, I just interrupted his little animation. What a dope. Oh, this guy... he stands no chance. Sorry. This character's part of the new most popular evil trio. Okay. Actually, I don't know if two of them are evil yet, but we'll see. You know what? Sometimes in this game, it is better to be to have the homing attack rather than a full charge. Ah! Ooh! 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 Okay. I'll take damage if it means I don't die. 'Cause my momentum is carried over when I do that little homing attack, so definitely in danger. Ah. Where'd my Ringo? Not Ringo. Ringo Starr, I'm sure he's somewhere else. But my Ringo. Where did my ring go? Where? Stop, stop, stop. Left all you can! Oop. Thought I was gonna get him. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No, you can't! Not like this! Damn it. Eat shit, neck. Let's go. It's so easy when the wall's still up. Then the wall goes away and I get really nervous. Okay. Oh, come on, please. Would I be able to beat Knack? No. He's got a gun, dude. Even if it's a pop gun, he could probably take out my eyes and I'd be done. I think the way I can put this, again, is like I did last time. If your fictional character has any sort of human ability that could rival someone who doesn't work out or do very much physical exercise, they will kill me. I will die instantly. Here we go. Are we still talking about Bowser vs. Eggman? I thought we said we were done with it. Knuckles versus Bowser? I mean, yeah, I think... The thing about these characters, guys, is that, like, they're designed to beat their villains, right? But I think switching them around to other villains, like, I don't think it changes too much. They just have to, like, be slightly more cautious. I feel like Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, any of those guys could beat Bowser. I think the Mario cast can beat Eggman. And I think it's probably because that's just what they're supposed to do. And it's not the fact that, like, they might be underpowered or not, like, able to step up in terms of, like, intelligence or something. It's the fact that they won't give up. You know? And that's partially why I say Bowser probably beats Eggman, because Bowser is a very, like, I will keep coming back until my skin fucking melts off kind of character. And then he just keeps coming back anyway. His skin melted off in New Super Mario Bros. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna still do things, you know? I'm gonna race go-karts. I'm gonna play tennis. I don't know if he was in Mario Tennis. Anyone know if Dry Bowser was in Mario Tennis? Am I going backwards? I don't think I'm going backwards, but goddamn is this level a lot easier without all the bullshit. Surge makes this level actually fun. That's incredible. Even when Dry Bowser... Yeah, even when I don't want him to come back as a separate character as Dry Bowser, Bowser's still back. I definitely deserve 2 slots on the Mario Kart roster because my skin melted off. Sorry. Okay, you know, I was gonna say, Anakin Skywalker didn't get that. He didn't get to be 2 players in Star Wars Kart. Did I beat Hatsune Miku? Clearly not. She's like a media, like, mogul. What chance do I stand? Where am I going? Where the hell am I supposed to be going here? I'm totally turned around. Oh, shit. This way? I'm gonna go this way? I don't know. I'm gonna go this way. I'm dead. Okay. Yeah, okay, well, it starts me facing this direction, so I'm gonna go this way. Okay, here we go. Now I'm on the right track. I wonder if I can hit another one of those guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's too high up! Oh, shit. Okay, let me get out of here. Please. Please! Ah! I'm fine, I don't know what you're screaming about. Calm down. Red Volcano. True. I believe there's also a Red Volcano zone in, like, Sonic Blast? Can't remember, though. Please don't go in the thing again, please. Okay. Oh, wait, okay. Alright. You play Mario fan games? Yeah, of course. But, like, I play a lot of them on my own. I see a cool fan game, I'll play it. Like, I mean, Sonic Ball's kind of a Mario fan game. Because it's more Mario than it is Sonic, technically. Okay. Alright. Can't believe this game is so short when you just speed through it. Oh, that was balling. It's my favorite sport. I like tennis. I used to play tennis a lot when I was a lot younger, like in high school. But I stopped playing tennis after I broke my foot. Not playing tennis. I broke my foot in a secret way that I'm not going to tell you about right now, because I don't want to. I don't want to be laughed at. Alright, so the way I broke my foot, so you guys know the Xbox Kinect? So basically, the Xbox Kinect, you know, it's like a full body motion game controller thing. It was this really shitty Xbox thing. I was playing Kinect Sports with my family, and I was doing, like, the 100-meter dash or something, okay? And I was running in place, and all of a sudden, my foot went down onto the ground, but in a way that I wasn't expecting, and then I fell directly on top of it while it was bent in a weird way, because I rolled my ankle. After this, I fall to the ground. You can see it in the camera footage on the Kinect thing. I don't have it anymore. I wish I did. So, I fall to the ground. People are, like, family's laughing at me, because that's what they do. And, you know, they think I'm kidding. So I sit out for a while, and I'm like, yeah, wow, that really hurt a little bit. I'm just gonna sit down and blah, 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 blah. Alright, guys, let's go upstairs and get ice cream. Alright, cool, yeah, I'll get some ice cream. I stand up to go get some ice cream, I fucking fall right back down. I can't put any weight on that foot. I literally... I broke a very small bone in my foot that they say is very easy to break. And I did it while playing the Xbox Kinect. That is the only time I've ever broken a bone while playing the Xbox Kinect. So now you know. And, you know, that's the end of my integrity, I assume. So yeah, that's my story. Only time I've ever broken a bone, unless you count teeth, which I haven't broken, but I've had removed. Not fun. Oh, this character is so much fun to play as. Oh yeah, I didn't think I was gonna make that, full disclosure. Here we are, okay. Now this level is an infamous one for me because I remember dying on it 10 million times. But now I know the level very, very well, so I will never have that same trouble again. I'm offline? Oh shit. Why? Why am I offline? No! Fuck. Are we back? Am I back? Hello? I don't think I'm back. No? Why am I not back? Am I back? Hello? 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 I think I'm back. What? No, I'm not back. Wait, no, I don't have internet. Fuck. Okay. I guess the stream's over. I don't. Okay. Wait, are we back?